So, over time, we're not just trying to save for next year, although we are looking, down the road. You're also opening the school in 2 years. It's gonna, I think it's gonna happen if the referendum, if something happens at the middle school. If not, we're gonna have major issues, but if that happens, we need to plan for that as well. So, we're keeping an eye on that as well. But that's how the budgets are broken down. The maintenance to move it forward, enrollment, the second page there with enrollment issues and mandates, and then the value-added program that we just talked about. And some of that's going to change. Not only is the benefit piece, but how this whole conditional funding is going to play out in that whole process. And that's what we've been trying to get our arms around.
And we're still negotiating other contracts throughout the, calling all our vendors in and saying, this is where we want to be, what's going to happen. So we're moving, slowly on that, but hopefully we'll be able to make some changes in our Honeywell contract, our gas contract, our refuse contract, Pitney Bowes contract. So I'm meeting constantly with them and saying, okay, this is where I want to be. I don't want to increase this year. How are we going to handle that? So we're moving. Any contract we have, we're trying to renegotiate.
And I think one of the advantages of us working together has been if there's something in the budget where there's some spots where some expenditures don't have to happen, and then things can be picked off, we work with the city to pick some things off so that, they're not exposures for us next year. And that's been helpful on both sides. Whether we're using personnel together or software or hardware, whatever it is, there's some things that we can do. Overall, it may not seem like when you put it together, it does help us to control cost. So we expect this number to be down. How far down will depend on some of these contracts that we renegotiate.
We're also working with Public Works, Park and Rec, see where we can work together. We want to make some classrooms in the middle school, divided classrooms. Rick has been very helpful with us to get the plumbers in, and we'll build the walls and so forth. So it's a good cooperative relationship that we have with the city.